Great moments are born from great opportunities. And that's what you have here tonight. That's what you've earned here tonight, boys. Right? They might beat us 2 games. Right? We got the next 2 boys, right? You say? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, man.
Amen.
Amen.
This
They
is
might
the
win
night.
2.
Come on.
We're going to win the next 4. I said
yeah.
this series is going 4-2.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly. I stand by those words. Because we're going to beat them twice on our ice here in Saturday.
We put a whooping on.
And we're going to beat them back in Sunrise in Miami on Monday.
We're going to beat them so
And
far
we're
back
going
out
to
of
beat them
Sunrise,
for
they
a
gonna
4th
never
time
see
and
light for
clinch
all
the
3 days.
series at our home ice at the Emily Arena on Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Call Us a Breeze. There is only one way to do it. So let's get the fuck to it. It's playoff time, babies. Let's go!
One timer.
Well, hey guys, welcome in another edition of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys are going to tigercagemedia.com, but then also make sure you're going to our YouTube channel. That is Tiger Cage Media, obviously, duh, you idiot. And subscribe and ring that little bell for notifications.
Ding, 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 ding.
That way you do know whenever we do come on live and any other videos we might happen to post. I got a vacation coming up.
Nice.
Planning on working on a couple drunken covers. Don't know yet. We'll see.
You talked to me a little bit. You're tossing some ideas around.
Well, I'm combating against my vacation, but we'll get into that in a minute. But gotta give it a minute so stations can identify themselves. They call us the Breeze. Like I said, Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Wow. Episode 144. This one for April the 25th, the year of our Lord 2024.
If I may interject,
yeah, go right ahead.
You might want to spend part of that vacation over in Brandon.
Brandon.
Why
that
so?
Ice practice arena.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And, have some talking to some fellers.
Yeah,
Well-
you're gonna join a pickup league there, maybe.
No,
Mike.
I'm talking about them. Well, did they practice over there? Probably not
I don't know.
anymore during the season.
Oh, you mean you want to have their?
You need to go over
You need
there.
a word?
You need to go out there with John Cooper and say, "Can I have a word with these guys?"
John, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
John.
Players only.
John,
Players only meeting.
back up.
Players only meeting, John. I'm going to go in there and take care of this
Take
one.
these boys out to Hooters
No, I feel good about it.
real quick. I'm going to turn this
we-
goddamn in the series around.
We sit here. This is, like I said, Thursday, April 25th, the year of our Lord 2024. You guys will get this either live right now or wherever you get your podcast drip on Monday. And future us on Monday will know, as well as you, how we did tonight and Saturday night against the Florida Panthers. Obviously, from the tone in our voices and the jokes and the lines we've been saying
A little
so far.
scared.
Not
Sure as he's a
scared.
killer.
Not scared, but, playoffs started
Yeah, we're scared.
Sunday. And I always say we suck at noon games. And that was by far a lesser game than Tuesday night's game. And we lost that game 3-2. They did score an empty netter at one point because we pulled Vazzy with 3 minutes left.
On Sunday.
We still ended up scoring a goal after that in 5-on-5 hockey. Stammers right underneath the crossbar. So begs to wonder:
No. Nope.
Need we?
Well, they
Had
did.
we-
Then
Are you
they
questioning
wouldn't
John?
have if they.
No, I don't.
say you did the right
I
thing.
don't ever question Coop. Coop's got the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the one wearing the fucking tie, standing there.
Well, and when you have that meeting with them tonight before tonight's game, you should say, "Here's what I want you boys to do with that puck.
Yeah.
I want you to put a rope burn on it.
I don't think
from
I'm
the
gonna
back
go.
of that net."
I don't think I'm gonna go.
I want you to.
He wants to go. He
Send
wants to
it.
get sushi, and I'm like, I'm not a big sushi guy, so I'm like, some people are, but I'm just like,
No.
So I don't know. I might bail on Coop last minute and just let him
Oh,
figure this
come
one
on,
out.
man!
I think he's got this one.
Them boys need to talk
I've
to.
taught him and them enough. It's time to let the little bird fly.
Sure. I understand that.
They're healed. They're ready. It's
Well, the first 2 times out of the nest, they hit the ground.
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna fly or you're gonna fall. It's on you. I've taught you everything I can.
So you're like his
Yo-yo.
Gatsby. You're
You're
like
on your own.
You're like his Gatsby to his Nick Carraway. Yeah.
Are you
You're
talking
like a
golf
little
clubs?
imager-
I don't.
You are
Oh, is that Callaway? That's Callaway.
you are an imaginary
Nick
guy
Callaway's
on his
the-
shoulder talking to him. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Well, either way, it's been fun. We lost, like I said, 3-2 Sunday. Hell of a fucking game Tuesday night. Boys, I am telling you right now, I was able to watch the second and third period. I was working that night, but I got home in time to watch the second and third period. Thank God I got home for the second period alone, but the rest of that game, best playoff hockey I've seen in a very long time.
The second period.
It was a match of, I said Poseidon and like Zeus, like goaltenders. It was a match of, I would argue
amazing.
top 2 out of the 5 top goaltenders in the league. These guys, they were just playing each other at this point.
Wait.
Well, Sunday
We could also say the
Sunday,
same. Who
Sunday, that guy from Carolina was,
Panthers, Bobrovsky.
Panthers was very impressive, and I think we have the best in the league. So
Bobrovsky is like second best, I would say.
you think?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
That's just like having 2 Cy Young Award pitchers throwing to your hitters.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be a lot of scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also a lot of goaltending going on between accounts on YouTube TV. I got booted out.
Okay, let's talk about this real quick.
Did you get
Tuesday
booted
night.
back out?
Tuesday night.
Did you guys get booted back out?
Hold on. Dad was probably asleep, so he wouldn't know.
You got booted?
Tuesday
Off the
night.
channel?
Tuesday
Yeah.
night.
And I got booted off the channel, too.
Tuesday night around the second
So
period.
blood was in the water.
Well, here's the deal.
Dude.
I had 2 TVs.
I think
on.
it's the FBI.
I had the Carolina game or whichever other game on one TV, and I had the other game. And then the Lightning game shut off, and it said 4K upgrade or try again. And then I tried again. And then the right TV went out. And I was like, okay, Ryan's logging on, Mom's logging on, everybody's logging on right now.
Yeah.
So I
Guys, we
think-
just have to have one common watch party, and that's
I think it was just I think it was fine. It's just we were all getting on like at the same time. Maybe. But, I'll upgrade that 4K and I'll slide her that money.
Hey,
I think it's the FBI.
I think we got to.
And if you don't believe me, you
Ryan
could ask,
has a good point though.
you could ask Jesse Kelly. I'm sure he believes the same thing.
I think we have it locked in.
Ryan has a good point though. He says we'll just all go to the bar and watch it to Remy's Man Cave and Bar, and that's a good idea. Actually, it's funny. They were talking the other night. I was listening to the game or watching the game, and they were like, "Oh my!" And it's funny because I had the other game that they're about to reference on the right TV. Now YouTube TV has this new feature where you can do multicam up to 4 games at once, and it's gotten to the point where if it knows your algorithm that you're like flashing back and forth between games, it'll give you that first option. It says create a multi up to 4 games at once. Now, my TVs aren't huge enough for that to I'm trying to watch pucks, not football or basketball. But they have that option there, and Mayo says he does a split screen and does, the Celtics and the Bruins sometimes. He says it's awesome. But I imagine he's probably sitting there with like a 55-inch TV in the living room.
Yeah.
But they had that option. Well, either way, I had the game that was about to be referenced on the right TV, and the announcers during the Lightning game were like, and the big game going on also in this division right now is so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm pretty sure it was Carolina and Islanders. And they're like, what do they say? If you only have one TV, you don't have enough. And that's literally what the announcer said, and I just smiled to myself. Like
you're
a
like,
shit
guess
bag.
what?
Like a shit bag. I was
That
like,
guy
I
almost sounded-
happen to have
That
2
guy,
TVs.
that guy
TV.
almost sounded like Alf.
Hey, Willie,
What's up with this 2 TV thing?
over on Melmac, we used to bat around cats with these hockey sticks. What's that little rubber thing? Shove it right down a cat's throat. All right, yeah, that's Melmac, yeah. But yeah, so we're just Ryan's coming over. You should come over, man.
Yeah, we're gonna
You
hang
can
out.
ride,
that
you
little
ride
bit.
with Ryan and have Mom come pick you up after the game. She's gonna be wired and up watching it,
Yeah.
and because it's gonna be
If she'll do that, I might.
it's gonna be a dub, buddy. It's gonna be a dub tonight. But we're gonna try to not do it's hard not to do hockey talk. It's playoffs, baby. That's it's in our blood. We love watching this shit. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I got a big ass show for you guys tonight. Got that vacation
Big
coming up
shoe.
soon.
Pretty big shoe.
I'm fighting it back. You know what I mean? I'm fighting it back because
2 weeks and counting.
well, I'm
right?
still working on the video game, and the video game is coming together quite nicely. But I've done this before. Last vacation I had, I worked on the garage the entire vacation, all week. And Dad's, well, sometimes, sometimes you've got to use the time off from work.
What was that, Peter?
To work on these things.
And you need a little Folgers in your cup.
Sometimes, sometimes you gotta spend that time that you take off work, and
sometimes
make sure you. And,
it was that was fun. That was.
But then I remember another week off I took. I spent most of it right here in the Tiger Cage before the show was even a show, working on my last video game. And I'm like, I forbid myself from using this vacation on the video game. And the clock is ticking because I am going to start my week off the day after Mother's Day. So that's like less than 3 weeks. 13th.
And what are you going to do with your time?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Visit all his babies from his babies'
Are
mamas.
you going on a golf trip?
Well, if you would listen to where I'm going with it instead of interjecting with just random thoughts that come into your head. I am trying to finish the video game. They call us the Breeze official RPG video game that is coming out where you can play as Dad in a cowboy hat with a shotgun, killing all sorts of random. There's a Riri chicken. There's a pissed off, a spiteful bull. There's angry Karens. There's all sorts of awesome things in here that you can play and defeat. And Dad has a cowboy hat and a shotgun, as you can hear. And Ryan, it's just a cool video game, but I want to get it done because I don't want to be spending the time during vacation working on it. And I think I'm very close. I started a playthrough last night. And I finished the playthrough today. I got Batman, a.k.a. Adam. It's Adam dressed in a Batman costume.
Our Adam?
Yeah.
Like his face?
Right before you go beat the final boss. The final boss is Brenda and then Mr. Crosley. And whoever fucking farted in here, I'm going to kill you.
It wasn't me.
Not me.
Wasn't me.
I swear, I promise.
It's got to be the dog then.
Oh, she did last night 3 times when Mom was petting her.
So it was Dad.
Thanks for the update then. I'll tell you. So yeah, you get Adam at the very end, but you don't know it's Adam. He just keeps saying, I'm Batman. And then eventually takes off his mask after he helps you beat Brenda and Mr. Crosley are the final 2 bosses. And I was playing through it, and I did it, and it's really fucking cool, man. It really works. The battles have been set up just correctly. Now I'm just play testing it to see if there are any bugs. But I've like tweaked the algorithm on how fast the people grow and how more powerful they grow. And I don't understand what the fuck he's laughing about. Do you know?
Adam in a damn Batman outfit.
Oh, okay. That's topical.
Think about it.
I thought he was laughing about dog farts.
So it's landing.
I was about to kill him for laughing about dog farts.
No, I just could see him like, what do you guys use?
Well, no, so here's the deal. When you get to the very last entrance for the last boss fight against Brenda and Mr. Crosley, and they have kidnapped Mom. Spoiler alert out there, but you guys are going to have to play the game to get through it. Brenda and Mr. Crosley have kidnapped Mom, so now we must go as a team to fight Brenda and Mr. Crosley to get back Mom. But it is me, Dad, Ryan, and Klystron. At some
we should
point,
call the Navy.
Before the entrance to the final boss's lair, you see Batman standing in your way, and he will not get out of your way until you give him nachos.
Exactly.
Saw that going. Mark it. What, 1357? Mark it.
Yeah. That's how I picture him in the Batman uniform.
So he says, I need nachos. And now you got to take your ass all the way across the fucking game to the restaurant again to get fucking Batman nachos. And then you got to come back and give Batman his fucking, and he's like right in front of you, just like,
big smile.
He's like, oh, and you're like, Batman, take a fucking breath, dude. You're about to die. Like, and he's just inhaling these nachos. And now Batman's ready to fight. And now Batman follows you and Dad and Ryan and Klystron. And he's just like, I'm Batman. You're more like Fat Man. Shut up. But yeah, so now you got Batman following you.
Just because I got nachos, or however Peter says it.
When Batman helps you defeat the final boss, he does pull his helmet back, his little mask back, and you can see the little like pointers sticking out the back, and it's Adam. and it looked just like Adam.
Like
and then
when
he's
he
like,
took the catcher's
and we're
mask
like, all
off
right,
in Little League.
all right, we need to make our way back home now that we have Mom. So now it's all 6 of us with Mom walking in a line to get all the way back to the opposite end of the map. But Adam's like, can I put the costume back on? And you're like, yeah, that's fine. So it turns back into Batman, and then he just follows you, and then you guys have to get all the way home. And I made Mom absolutely like impenetrable and super powerful because she's in the fights now on the trek back home, and she can kill any enemy with one slap. Like, it's good. So yeah. The Breeze RPG. Where the hell are we? Coming very fucking soon, because I'm not going to work on it during my vacation, so that gives me about 3 weeks to finish.
We have no idea in hell where we're at.
It's so cool. It's so cool. That's the video game update, guys. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit with you, and I felt really good about the things I did today, and I figured out a lot of stuff.
Remember when we put the lead in the ceiling, we blocked all that GPS stuff,
Hold
so
up,
nobody knows where we're at.
Hold up.
What?
3, 2, 1. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
But what have you guys been doing all week? Because that's just me, you know.
Nothing on my end, Dad. Anything to report on your end?
Working.
Okay.
You see that?
We're getting ready for tests and stuff at the school and everything, so we're rearranging the auditorium and everything, so moving a lot of crap. Moving a lot of
What are you moving?
furniture. For testing.
Just furniture, like what?
Well,
desks?
like if you go in the auditorium, when you got at Northeast, the chairs that they have on the floor going up are
like
they
the teachers sit and
individual
shit?
chairs that you have to stack up and unstack, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
And
You
there
see
was
any
and there
zombies
was-
lately?
Huh?
Have you seen any zombies lately?
Oh, on the school grounds at 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
In general.
I thought I saw 2, like there's a pond.
See, that's what I was telling you.
front,
They're hanging out
and then
by
over by
ponds
the
now.
diocese next door, there's a pond. And I thought I saw a Sasquatch crawling through there, walking.
Well, see, I'm going to argue with there because not a lot of times you don't see them crawling.
No, I mean walking.
Mostly
I
they
meant
go
walking.
up,
I mean, they do
and-
sway their arms, and their arms are quite long.
He was walking. I didn't mean crawling,
Yeah.
but I was like seeing something.
You got to get your
crawling
story
than the
straight
other.
before you
I
call
know,
out George
I
Norrie.
know.
You know what I mean?
I know
Because
exactly.
he's
crawl
going
is a
to
lot
bust you
different.
wide open, bud.
And I don't know where this hole in the middle of the earth goes to. We tried to put a flashlight down there. We dropped pebbles, and I called Theo from next door. Him and his brother Ralph come down here on the tractor, and he kept the headlights on, and you could kind of see the side of the hole. It was like 6-7 feet in diameter, and it just went down forever. And we
Never heard
he got him.
a
He
thing
got him
or
one of them
nothing.
strong flashlights and shined down in there, and we couldn't see.
Well,
nothing.
first of all,
You know what?
you never want to hook up with somebody's brother named Ralph, because that's just the guy's going to act like he knows what he's doing, but he has no clue what he's doing.
And
said-
if I can say anything, I call bullshit on that whole story. One thing in particular,
why is that?
you didn't have a tractor.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't say it was mine. I said my neighbor's tractor, and he brought his brother Ralph with him.
Likely story, Mike.
Sure.
Likely story.
Where were you
likely
when the Dairy
story.
Queen was robbed that November 29th?
That's right.
I was in Phoenix, Arizona, on the Corn Ferry.
You mean
Tour.
Salt Lake City, Utah?
Yeah, where were you really hanging out with him?
Oh yeah, it was Salt Lake City, Utah.
That's right.
And it was spring training, baseball.
Yep. Guys, let's take calls to Breeze. We got celebrity birthdays coming up next. Ryan
Yeah.
with 400 points as of last week, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, buddy. Ryan hit 400. That's a record, man. 2 people got records this year, Kucherov and you, bud.
I think mine's bigger.
4.
I'm sure there's been plenty more people.
Mine's
got
probably
records.
pretty harder.
400.
Do you
man.
think Kucherov would even be able to stay in the ring with Mike as long as I have?
Ryan
I
is
don't
up
think
18
so.
points on Dad. He is at 382. Looking a little dismal, but we'll see if we can get some double bubbles tonight. We'll be right back, guys. We're gonna go throw a dart. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20s.
All right. We'll be back. Bye.
You haven't said that in a while.
Pay me now.
But I can't afford it.
I don't care.
I've got to feed my family. I'll call Dimple Crow. I'll call Dimple Crow.
Don't you dare.
Make him settle for a payment you can afford as low as $99 a month. That's the power of the new bankruptcy law.
842 help.
just want you to play on that bass like. Ryan, you ready?
I'm ready.
Good, because you're going. Oh. Dad, you ready?
Yep.
Good, because you're going.
Oh. Remy, are you ready?
Well, I've been thinking long and hard about it, Coach, and I think I'm ready.
Good, because you're going.
Are you boys ready?
Oh, let's
sure
go there,
you're ready?
boys.
Let's run him up and fucking fill him in. Let's go.
I want to fucking skin him. I want to shoot him. I want to get him down.
Why?
Do we play that at home?
Yeah, that's what we play every fucking night. Ladies and gentlemen, best time of the year. The best time of the year. Best time of the year. It's playoffs. Like we said earlier, we got the game coming up, boys. Got the game that we got to win tonight. It's up to us. Opportunities are born here tonight, boys. I'm going to go get another beer. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Wow. Every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. It is time. Get that clap. Thunderclap Newman. Get him going.
I think we need to start off this heavyweight
Little
bout
fight.
by ringing the bell.
That's right. Let's
Ding,
ring
ding,
that
ding,
fucking
ding,
bell.
ding.
That's
Come in fighting.
Oh, we should have a little, we should
Yeah.
have a little Tilly at the beginning.
Little
of the
Tilly,
fucking-
the little Donnybrook, little bench clearer. Maybe the goalies get into it for a minute, guys. It's They Call Us the Breeze, episode 144. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for supporting your local Tampa Bay Lightning.
Marcelo
Brady point over to the foot. Over to the Stamkos. Stamkos! Sorry, Sam. Guys, if They Call Us the Breeze, this one
What the fuck is
for
wrong with
I
him?
have to say, though,
April the 25th.
I honestly believe Klystron knows when he's watching hockey because he just goes right into his closet because he knows I was like, are you? And he just looks at me like Sam's doing,
there it
and
is.
they're like, nah, we don't like it.
It's funny when Benny sits on the bar and tries to watch the games with me, and as soon as we score, every time I'm like I immediately start fucking clapping, and Benny runs the hell in the other direction. Guys, big night for us tonight. Sorry, we're not going to harp on it too much. We have celebrity birthdays coming up. This is celebrity birthdays for April 25th, the year of our Lord 2024. Like we said, Ryan's in a hefty lead of 18 points. Ryan just hit 400, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
Super proud of you on that one. Sam,
Thanks, man.
Sam, we're good. Yeah, 400. What an achievement, man. I mean, because what? This is episode 144. We do 5 birthdays every week. It's just, I mean, that's a good number.
Yeah, and it's funny when I thought about 400. Wow, I was like, I was in the shower. I was like,
The
this is
shower is
crazy. There was a book that I used to read. It was like a fictitious book about getting 400. It was like Scholastic Book Fair we used to go to.
Right on.
And
You
there's
always
a
felt-
book
you
that I
always
used
felt
to
like a
walk
G.
into, and you would go in there and you'd be like, There's this one book that I always saw. It was called Trivia with Mike Brechak, 400, and I've read that book so many times.
Well, you
over and over
do the
again.
work.
And
get the reward. That's it.
I got put in this seat, by serendipitous reasons, and then now all of a sudden I'm whooping his ass, and now I'm at 400.
I think it's serendipitous.
Oh, wait,
I believe that's the correct way to say it.
That's not her name.
Oh, a person.
Oh, you're talking about that stripper that I met at the
Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah, serendipitous. Yeah.
Yes.
It was like an epidural and a serendipitous combination. Something her mom made up.
Serendipitous?
Guys, the serendipitous.
With an F.
No, it's perfect. That's it. Serendipitous. Bye, Sarah. I loved you. It's just
Disney
With an M?
Disney Plus.
in another life, Sarah.
Coming to Disney Plus this fall.
The story of Sarah Nipidal and Remy Brejak. What do you want, Sarah? Don't worry about what they want. Don't worry about what the
You have
guys.
5 of them.
Yeah,
You only need
geez.
2.
Jesus Christ. All right, guys, it's time for celebrity birthdays. Like I said, Ryan's up 18 points with a hearty 400 right now. Dad's at 382. It's Ryan's turn first, and I got a good batch for you, so let's go.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There's no birthday party for me here.
Oh, that was funny. Ryan, you up first? We have a good batch for you, so let's go.
Super good batch. All right. All right, first birthday we have it for you tonight. Just got a great ass. This guy just got a chick pregnant.
God. A guy's got a great ass?
This guy just got a chick pregnant.
Oh.
At his age, which is just beyond me. I can remember him playing a football coach in Any Given Sunday. Was that the Eagles? Was that the Birds? I believe.
Denzel Washington?
He played a coach in Any Given Sunday, I believe.
Remember the Titans also?
He played. You guys probably don't know him, and you probably have never heard of this movie before. But he played this guy that was like a cocaine dealer back in like the 70s.
Oh, Pacino.
And he had a little friend, and they never showed the midget. I was always waiting for this little friend to come. He's like, "Say hello to my little friend," and then he pulls out a gun.
Don't me lie to my name.
And they don't even show the midget
Okay.
come running out. But a very happy birthday goes out to the guy that hangs in the wall in the bathroom at Ryan and I's work, the men's bathroom. A very happy birthday goes out to Mr. Al Pacino.
Shoot. I'd say he's probably like 88.
That might be 86.
Dad is a little closer, 2 points closer, 2 points away from the
84?
double bubble. He is 84 today. Pacino. All right, Dad's up next
What
on
the
this
fuck
one.
you mean
Yeah.
88?
Say hello, my little friend.
God.
Great ass. Son of a woman, man. Come on. All right, this next gal, she...
But going forward, next year when he brings it up, how old is he going to be?
85.
Not you, him.
88.
All right, so the next birthday we have up for you here. Dad's up first, so listen carefully, dickhead. She starred opposite of Tom Cruise in a very notable movie about a sports agent.
Billy Ball. Nope.
First of all, you mean Billy Bean, and second of all, that
That's
was
Brad Pitt. Okay,
and,
get your fucking boys right, dude.
a football player
This was a 90s movie.
agent that signed Cuba Gooding Jr. to a big role, and he shut up.
Show me the money, Jerry.
You had me at hello.
You already had me.
You had me at hello.
Shit.
Jerry Maguire, played by Tom Cruise. This lady starred the loved interest that had the little kid, Jonathan Lipnicki. He was like, a human head weighs 10 pounds or whatever the fuck he said. And do you know dogs and bees are the only two animals that can smell fear? And Jerry Maguire's counterpart, also great part in Empire Records. Got to give her up for that. And you're spending all sorts of stuff. Who the fuck is Renee Zellweger?
Ooh, she's up there. She's been around a while. Whose turn? Him, me, or?
That's you, Dad. Played
I know what.
love interest for Tom in the 90s.
I know it. I know. She's been around a long time. She's going to be 64.
That's exactly what
She's
I was
probably
gonna
as old
say.
as I am,
Not-
and I'm
not
63,
mine.
and she's probably was more successful when I first met.
She's probably 62.
Ryan's a little closer. You guys are both horrible. She is a double nickel today.
I was like 48.
55
55.
today.
I'll have to remember that next year.
It's a good thing Ryan's going next, but Dad would know this guy as a man named Earl. But Ryan and I know him for
A lot of different other
vast
reasons.
reasons.
Well,
Skateboarding,
that definitely would only.
skateboarding, Kevin Smith movies, fucking just being a badass dude. He's not a fucking tracer. Don't call him a fucking tracer.
Let me ask you a question, man. If someone draws something over something else and then you go right on top of that, what do you call that?
Tracing?
Exactly. Do you want me to sign your comic or
But
what?
a very happy
man.
birthday goes
Do they
out to
still have tracing paper?
skateboarding legend, Mr. Jason Lee. Ryan's up first on that guy.
My Name is Earl. That came out before we moved here. For
Yeah,
sure.
she's probably like,
Oh, the lady?
Jason Lee.
he's probably
The guy.
like a 50, 56.
No. Well, that's pretty good guess, I guess. I'll say 7.
57.
I was going to say 53 or something.
It's 54 today. Ryan gets that one.
God, I just
I'm just
landed
getting
a
my
trick.
ass mopped up in this competition.
That's fine. We'll get it back. Hey, man, you were once down
You
like
didn't tell me
25.
transgenders
You
couldn't
were
get
once
this.
down like 25 points, and you were beating
know.
Ryan for a while. So
I
it
know,
can
I
happen.
know.
It's a long-running show. All right.
It's a whole season.
Fourth birthday, second to last we have up for you tonight. This guy, can't say enough about this guy. He's been in all sorts of small roles in all sorts of movies, but you would best know him for a guy that has been voicing several of the characters on The Simpsons since their debut, including Moe himself from Moe's Tavern. This guy, I mean, he was young when he was doing that. He sounded like he was about the age he is now, but a very, very happy birthday goes out to a very funny man, Mr. Hank Azaria. So, Dad, this is the guy that's been doing voices on The Simpsons, man.
Is it his turn to go first?
It's your turn.
68.
68.
58.
Ryan's closer. 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Fink. Hi. And he does Moe. Is there a...
He's an actor in other movies.
Is there a hey, would you blow me in here?
So he's an actor in movies though too.
Hank Azaria,
So
yeah.
you sold Dad short a little bit.
No, I mean, I can't name any movies, and Dad wouldn't know it either.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, Ryan, can you name any movie he's in? At all?
Godzilla.
No. All right. Final birthday we have up for you.
What was that guy's name?
Ryan's turn.
We met in Orlando.
This guy,
The guy, you know who I'm talking about?
this guy is hated by most as far as sports announcers go, I would say. A lot of people talk a lot of trash about him. A
Sports
lot
announcer.
of trash. Not too old, not too young. He ain't no young buck. A lot of people don't like this guy.
Stephen A. Smith?
Stephen Buck. Something Buck.
Joe Buck.
Oh.
Ryan's up first. Joe
yeah.
Buck.
Joe Buck's probably like 62.
I want to say 61 because I know he's younger than that, but I don't know why people hate on him. Him and Troy Aikman are my favorite.
How old is he?
I said 61.
You said 61?
I said
I
60.
thought you were changing your answer.
I said
He is
62.
55 today. Double nickel. Joe Buck. Dad gets the point.
I'm surprised to hear
There is
that. I
no
like it.
birthday party for you here.
Surprised to hear that too. You know, last thing I'll say about hockey tonight. Did you see that? Kid took his prom date to the Carolina Hurricanes playoff game, and she had a sign, and they were dressed, and he had his tuxedo on, and she had her prom dress, and they were in the stands of the Carolina game.
Instead
And it
of
said-
going to prom, they
and
went
the
there.
girl was holding a sign that said "Playoffs are better than prom," and you gotta wonder
Are
was
they?
that
Are
her
they?
decision or
Oh.
was that his decision? You know what I mean? But yeah, did you guys see that? You
No,
guys see that?
but that's awesome.
Well, if it's in the Carolinas,
I would
she probably,
much rather
she
go.
probably would comply.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, in the sea of jerseys, you have this awkward teen couple.
They were probably featured on the Kiss Cam. They were probably.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
they
I'm
were
sure they're going to
they were
get
the
some,
hit of the
They're
party.
going to get a nice parting gift for
Bold
doing
move.
that.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if that strategy works for him.
We can get all kinds of shit from them, I bet you.
Well, they won, right? I mean, did they win that night?
Oh, they're 2-0 in the series.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but yeah, so I mean,
it wasn't
if it was
anything
his
like
idea
shit.
or her
We should have won
idea
the
or a
prom.
collective. They got their wish and they got a W. But yeah, how cute is that? I mean, that's what I would do.
L is for the way you look at me. You imagine just like
So
Right this
I'm
way,
gonna go
madam.
use the bathroom,
Is
but
for
if
the-
you could imagine,
row C 13 over
Well,
here.
hold on. If you're going to use the bathroom, just stay
Yep.
for a minute and then we'll sign off here in a second.
If you can think for a
Get on the
minute
mic.
that, like,
Get on the mic if you're going to talk.
if they're going to stay married for like
as
you know,
long as the
until
franchise
death do
is
they
available.
part and they stay married for 55, 60 years, however long it lasts. You remember that your parents was really kind of wanting to do the
have a
wedding
question.
and that and the other the prom. We were going to go to prom for high school or whatever. And
Hey, it doesn't
was
mean
this
that the
fancy
parents didn't
thing.
get to take the photos and stuff.
And
Wait.
it's like, and we decided, hey, you want to do this at the hockey game?
I have a question. Okay.
55 years from now, they'll think that's funnier than hell.
Now, what if that franchise either folds? What happens in that relationship later down? Or if it gets relocated to, say, Salt Lake. So if you
Well, about
get
then they'll be ready to
if you
retire.
propose at one of those games and then all of a sudden it's like that is something beautiful between.
Well, if
and
they
then
go anywhere, they're going to go back up to Hartford.
30 years later, you're like getting complications, and they're like, okay, and then the team folds, and you're like, this is a goddamn sign, Tiffany. I told you.
Nah, it's
We're
bad
going
luck.
back to
Or-
Hartford. We're going back to Hartford. We're going to Hartford. There
Connecticut,
ain't no question about it.
Connecticut. But you know, it's not like the parents still couldn't take the photos of the kids. You know, picking up the kids and putting the corsage on and doing all that and pinning the rose on the lapel and all that. And then we just happened to get into a car, a little beater Subaru,
We
and
ain't
drive
going
our
where you
ass
think we
across
are.
the bridge to the hockey game. But yeah, I just thought that was cute. I thought it was a little,
Yeah, that's
cute
that's,
little
that's,
anecdote.
that
I
is.
mean, I, you know, and if they do, like you guys are talking about, you guys are getting way too intense. This dude's probably at
We're
home
just looking
listening.
at franchises'
This
futures.
dude's probably at home listening right now, going, "Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to marry this because it's just prom. Like I just asked this girl to a hockey game instead of prom. Like I'm not trying to get.
Hey.
But if they do,
Hey, you want to go?
that's
to
going to be a
hockey
hell of a
game?
fun memory. Like,
prom?
yeah, we went to a fucking playoff Carolina game and they fucking won and it was awesome. So kudos out to you kids, and take a little bit of note of creativity out there, all you listening.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Step
funny.
outside the box.
They must have like 8 Smirnoffs each going into that game.
There was a couple Smirnoff Ices drank, maybe a couple Mike's Hard Lemonades. You never know.
They put it on their Facebook. They showed it on a big screen at school, high school.
Oh, I'm
this
sure
is where we went
they
for
had
our
to
prom.
have made the Jumbotron because, I mean, they were on fucking news.
Can you believe that Billy and Angela went to the hockey game?
I can't believe Angela let him take her to the fucking hockey game instead of the prom.
They
we
were
had
all
plans.
dressed up.
We had a table for 10
At Olive Garden.
At Olive Garden, and it was like, oh my God, sorry, 2 of us couldn't make it tonight. There's
Like,
only
it
8
messed
of
up
us.
the whole bill.
And they were like, you're going to have to wait another 35 minutes. And Carrie was freaking out because she's like, I still have to wax. And we're like, Carrie, we're already fucking here. How are you going to wax? She's like, well, I'm going to go into the bathroom when we get to the venue.
So how was your
They're gonna be
prom?
fresh.
It was awesome. We went to blah, blah, blah arena.
Christ, yeah.
Got a W.
Guys, they call us breeze, man. We're gonna take a quick little break. We got big fish to fry, so we need to rest up and smoke a dart real quick. Don't go anywhere though. Episode 144. We'll be right back. Bye. Love you.
Stand in this line. All I wanna pick is your
Hey guys, welcome back in. They call it the breeze.
Huh?
That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Episode 144. Don't know where the hell Dad's going right here at the intro.
I think he's quieting down our little.
Did
cuz.
we leave the dog outside?
We left the dog outside, I believe.
Who left the dog out?
The Baja Men. I believe the Baja Men came
They're
down here
at it
and
again, the damn
start
Baja
letting the
Men.
gate out at the dog man.
Guys, as they call us the breeze, that is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Just hanging out here, episode, excuse me, 144. Wow, little frog in my
Can I
throat.
come in?
Yeah, you're welcome in. It's boys only, and you got it. And yeah, so we got Dad here, we got Ryan here, just two brothers hanging out with their father.
Sam.
And yeah, we're just chilling, drinking, getting ready for that big game tonight. You know,
Big puck drop
You
for
know,
reals, dog.
At the
so
Red
Dad,
House.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want trail.
ladies and gentlemen, tonight's sponsor.
Aren't they sponsoring our arena
Well,
now?
tonight's definitely sponsored by Denville Crow, but celebrity birthdays, we forgot to give a shout out to our celebrity birthdays sponsor, the Red House.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
Tell you what, you know, I've gotten so much from the Red House lately. I've probably been putting their kids through college. The amount of furniture and appliances and things I've been buying.
They have a great selection of oak, cedar.
Well, I was in a rush the other night, you know, and I had the Lightning game about to start period 2, and it was Tuesday night, and I came in from work, and something always happens when I get home from work. As soon as I walk through the door, I have to take a shit. Like, it's just natural. Like, it just snaps into my head. I could not have to shit the whole shift, the whole ride home from work. As soon as I walk through the threshold, it's like my body knows I'm home, and it's like, hey, man, time to shit, you know?
Now,
And so I go rushing into the bathroom. Go ahead.
if you were to be like part of a team of Ocean's 11, do you think if you had to like enter a room, you'd want to shit? Would you blow? Would you blow the whole thing, dude?
No.
Yeah, we couldn't hire him.
I'm getting in. I'm gonna get to the throne in time, but it's like one of those deals where it's like, all right, I gotta take my work shoes off. I can shit in my work clothes. I'll just pull the pants down, do my thing. But it was getting real close, so I run in there. I bust the door open. Hold on, I bust the door open. I jump on the toilet seat. The fucking toilet seat breaks.
Really?
And now I have a choice to make.
that puts out the thing hanging you from cables in the vault at the.
So I have a choice to make. I'm like, either I try to fiddle with this toilet seat for a minute and try to get it back in a secure location, or I just sit on that little, the piss ring, and just let it rip, and just be real conscious of where my legs are. So I chose the latter, obviously, because when you have to go, you have to go. So the next day I had to wake up. I had to head over to my favorite spot.
At the Red House.
And just wondering if they happened to sell toilet seats, and lo and behold, there it was.
Big selection or what?
Huge selection. I mean, they
Did
had
they have the soft ones?
They had the soft ones with the paddings. They had ivory, mint, lilac, pastel blue. They had every color you could think of, and I can't thank you guys enough over at the Red House for replacing my toilet seat in a timely fashion.
What about
that way.
did they have the whole little the little carpet that you can spring to your top toilet seat?
Oh no, they had that. That came automatic.
Okay.
You buy.
The cover, the top seat
the top
cover.
seat
buy
cover.
a toilet. Buy a toilet seat. You get the automatic high
top
pile carpet.
1970s.
Yep, exactly.
At the Red
Exactly.
Shag carpet cover.
It's
for
where
your-
black people and white people buy furniture. That's right. So I can't
Especially
thank
in
them
Detroit.
enough.
Yeah,
But yeah, just
Wisconsin.
with that out of the way, and with that movement being behind me, no pun intended. Yeah. Do you? So, Dad, do you remember in the '80s? And this was, I remember it was a weird.
Somewhat.
I remember it was a weird fucking movie. Well, you have to remember the '80s at some point. I was born halfway through them.
Yeah, I remember bits.
There
and
was a
pieces.
weird time where Hollywood decided to make a Popeye the Sailor Man movie
with
Robin Williams and
Yep.
Shelley Duvall playing Olive Oil. And it hasn't been touched since. I just remember, all I remember of that movie is his fight against the giant squid. Do you remember that? Where he had to wrestle the giant squid or
No,
octopus
I don't
or something
remember
like that?
anything about that movie other than
it coming out.
No,
It was hard to
other
watch.
than his
It was hard to
face,
watch.
his face.
Yeah.
and it was like
doing
Yeah.
his thing
and his
with the
big,
big
muscles
cheeks
and
and the
everything.
big muscles.
That's all I remember for it.
So
I
they're,
don't remember anything about the movie.
They're rebooting it.
Really?
Guess who's playing Popeye? If you had to guess, if
Is
you
it a comedian?
No. I will say this man.
Woody Harrelson.
This man is known for some sort of pro sport. A tough
Chase and Kelsey.
quotes a tough quotes pro sport.
Jason
So a
Kelsey.
football
Not
player.
boxing.
A football player.
Not
or a
boxing.
hockey player.
Not hockey. Not football. Not the major. Not the core four.
Oh, you're talking about UFC or something like that, right?
So
Conor.
Conor McGregor is playing the new, like, oh, man.
Is he?
Popeye.
thank you, Ryan. That was
Dang it.
Ryan. Thank
Gosh
you so
darn it.
much. Ryan,
Connor.
thank you so much. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Ryan just go, oh, dang it. That was the cutest fucking, that was all I fucking needed. That's it. I can drop the topic now. We can move on to the next topic. That's all I
Okay.
wanted. Yeah, Connor McDavid. He's right. Oh, dang it.
No, it's Conor McGregor, not Conor
Conor
McGregor.
McGregor.
It could be Conor
like,
McDavid.
like the golf club.
Or yeah,
McGregor,
sorry, not
that
McDavid.
Jack
I'm thinking
Nicklaus
I'm in
always
hockey
played.
mode
Well,
right now.
dude, the
I'm
other day I
sorry.
go,
Jack
by the way,
Nicklaus
I go
always played McGregor.
to Mayo, I
Hold
go,
up, hold up.
I go, Mayo, did you see fucking Conor McGregor? Like, he's unstoppable. Like, I was watching the Oilers, he goes,
He
yeah,
goes, "You
no,
mean
he wasn't on the
Conor?"
ice. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, Conor McGregor, dude? And I go, oh, yeah, Conor McDavid, damn it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of Connors out there right now in pro sports. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a huge fan of the 1980s Robin Williams live adaptation of Popeye the Sailor Man, you're going to be sorely disappointed when you find out that, yes, Conor McGregor, for some dumb fucking reason, is going to play the new Popeye the Sailor Man. And they're going to
Well-
make it, it's going to be like a goddamn Fast and the Furious movie starring Popeye. There's going to be explosions, oil rig explosions.
We've
all
seen the
sorts of-
pattern, though.
He
We've
might-
seen it with
he-
Schwarzenegger.
He may need the money because I think I've recently read within the last.
Well, he's
4
got his
months.
whiskey, right? I'm proper
Well,
Yes,
12,
his whiskey.
proper
I mean,
12.
no, he doesn't need the money.
Proper 10, proper
There
12.
lie the reason I think there's something going on with that business there that
Maybe
has
they
got
need,
him in
a
trouble.
little boost of money, a little
So
little
this might
inflow,
help.
little influx.
I just
A little spinach.
it's been a long yeah
a little
Ah!
spinach.
great one. Great
Yeah, a little green, a little
See,
wet green.
That's
to
why you're the
degrease
color
it.
commentator. That's
That's
why
it.
they
That's
have us
it.
on the sidelines during NFL Sunday.
You never know what these two assholes are going to say. Yeah, no, but for sure, man. Like, I'm like kind of wondering. I'm like, okay, because he was just in that Roadhouse.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
with
Because he
Jake
hadn't done.
Gyllenhaal,
Think
yeah.
about it.
Well, he was
hadn't done
just in the
anything for a-
Roadhouse remake. Remember the Roadhouse remake that
No.
just came out like 2 weeks ago? Remember Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze?
Maybe
Oh,
they're
really?
using
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
in
yeah,
a-
They
yeah.
remade that with
Oh,
Jake
they
Gyllenhaal, and Conor McGregor was in it and being a fucking like
Dude,
idiot tough guy in the movie in the bar.
maybe they're using this like him as a point, and they'll stop doing remakes because they're like, all right, we get the joke.
What if
You're
the
just
whole thing
setting
is
Connor and the whole thing.
A
So
way to
okay,
sabotage remake. What
Yeah, so that's
that'd
what
be
I
like
hope.
us making a
That's what I
reboot.
hope.
That would be like us making a reboot and trolling the movie industry to stop making reboots.
I think that's what they're doing. So like,
That's the only possible
so if
explanation.
anything,
Like,
everyone would love Conor McGregor.
I mean, I'm
Conor
gonna go
McDavid.
watch it.
Wait,
He
is it
hasn't-
Conor
he-
McDavid or
he
is it
hasn't
Conor
done
McGregor?
anything for a little while.
McDavid plays for the Oilers.
No,
McDavid plays-
McDavid was a UFC fighter. Conor McGregor plays for the Oilers.
That's true. Yeah, I can't keep them straight.
I can't keep him straight.
But yeah, so that's a thing that's happening. I saw that. And I mean, after last week or week before when I was talking about the Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead reboot with a bunch of black kids, I mean, it's just like, let's just stop rebooting, man. Let's stop rebooting. Let's start reimagining. Can we just start reimagining?
I'm gonna cry.
God, there were movies
No,
that came out.
people can't.
There have been movies over the last
Too
20
many
years.
conference calls from Zooms they have to be on. People just can't.
You know,
even-
I watched the other day for the second time, but it's been like almost 20 years, 15, 20 years. Wrist Cutters, A Love Story. What a fucking original, beautiful movie.
If there is trap,
Great fucking movie.
set down for you.
It's
in
so
every
good.
part of this town.
It's like you can't get a good movie anymore unless you just go out and actively
Hey
seek.
Zia, you ate my cottage cheese.
If you actively seek for, yeah, good call. If you
And I ain't
actively
making no
seek
sub
for,
with What was that tape?
Independent movies is what I'm trying to say. If you
Oh,
actively
dude.
seek for independent indie films, like you're going to get some good stuff, but it's a rarity. Like the only good movie I watched last year, which I might have been 1 year too late, was that what was that Tom Hanks one where Otto? Yeah, that was a good fucking movie, and it was in that tier of like Hollywood movies, but that was a good movie. I can't tell you.
Unfortunately, you need to have like suicide as like a theme to really get people.
I mean,
that's an unfortunate.
I really
thing, but-
understood the character plot.
Yeah, I really was. I felt like I was him.
Unfortunately, I definitely identified with the character plot, but no, it was just it's very rare that you're going to get a Hollywood movie these days that are going to either not be some shit reboot, or if they're original, it's just a dumb plot that pisses you off with the ending.
Okay, let me ask you. Tim Allen and what's his face is coming out with a new show.
Oh, did you hear about this, Dad?
Mm-mm.
Tool Time is basically coming back. Richard Karn and Tim Allen, they're starting to think about doing a sitcom together.
They said they just signed on for $500 million.
It's not going to be Tool Time. It's going to be they're just being two guys.
And they're bringing.
Is that who?
They're not
Richard Karn? Is that the guy
Al.
that played Al?
And the
they're
whole
not
slogan.
Tim and Al. They're just signing up to try to go do something totally different together.
And the thing is, they're not going to be trying to tiptoe around what people think about modern topics. They're going to be
they're going to be
right wing
woke upsetters is what they're going to be.
Yeah. They're getting things back to the old.
I heard about
sitcom.
this.
So
Could
we'll
be
see.
interesting. Could be interesting.
What's
But
the
how
name
is he
of it
going to make
gonna
all
be?
them toys?
Did they have a name for it?
White
The
White
Red-
Christmas. White Christmas.
Dwight Chris. Hello, my name is Dwight Christmas. Yeah. Well,
Shores is a killer.
Shores is a
But
killer.
you didn't ask me. No one asked.
What else
you.
we got on this board? Oh, did you guys see that Oklahoma City Thunder? Which I didn't even know that was an NBA team. You could have said Oklahoma. I literally had to look it up and confirm
It's
that it
hard
was
for
an
people to
NBA.
say, I get it.
Oklahoma City Thunder is
Yeah.
an NBA team.
Oh.
I
But they
do not watch
they just
basketball.
had last night or night before a guy hit that half court shot for $20,000.
Good for
Oh,
him.
at a halftime
Yeah,
thing?
man, at a halftime
Cool for
thing.
him,
yeah.
man.
And I was looking at I looked it up and Google immediately came with a bunch of searches. And there's been a couple like guys that have done. One guy hit it for like 100,000 at a Lakers game like 2-3 years ago. But so the dude hits it. I'm watching the video and he hits it. And he's got a man bun, but it's a ponytail. So it's like a man tail.
You must black out. I would black out.
And he's got this thing and he's like half court. And the dude's a big dude. I would say he's bigger than all of us, meat wise and height wise. He's maybe 6'1", 6'2". And he's actually got a jersey on. And he's like, all right. And he just looks like a stoner. And he's like, all right, let's go. And he fucking shoots it, sinks it. And they're all going fucking nuts. And the kid is trying to present him with the big check, but he's too busy going nuts to even be like, the kid keeps like, here. And the dude's going fucking apey. And then he looks at the guy standing under the net that has the ball that he shot. And he's like, give it back. And the dude, and it takes a second. It's kind of an awkward moment. And then the dude throws it back at him and he goes and he charges the net and he goes for a slam dunk. And it just rolls right off to the right. And he's like, oh, shit. But
That's all right.
you know,
$20K in the bag.
yeah,
though.
$20K in the
I would
fucking
try
bank,
to take
man.
that dunk. Also, like, all right, think about how wild it is. Like when you're even walking up to a stadium and you hear people like that whole place cheering. So imagine, right? You get cheered, the whole thing erupts.
Well,
but then that's the first thought.
You got the whole.
You get chills
you
from
got
that.
the whole
but then the
focus-
second thought is, wait, all those cheers are for
unlike
me?
I know.
I am passing out. I'm going to fall.
No, like unlike
are you
a
kidding me,
basketball
dude?
game where you're watching
Right,
this and
back
that.
and forth, back
There
and
is
forth, yeah.
one person.
That's the
Yeah.
game
That's-
point.
and
everywhere.
everybody is looking at you.
The pressure,
is
the pressure
nuts.
is undeniable.
I would
No
absolutely
doubt
pass
about it.
out. That's
But
crazy.
the dude got the fucking shot, man. I
All
was like-
40,000 of these people were.
I'm starting to think like, when they do the hockey thing, like, from half ice and they put up the board in front of the goal and it's got the
Oh, you
5
know what,
hole. You think?
Well, yeah, but wait, real
I
quick.
think I can
last,
get it. I think
last
I can
point
get
on
it.
that though, to be like brought back to earth is like you just did that whole thing in front of the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Everyone's going, and then you go to like
What's that yellow?
and then you go to
around
like
this
you go to
skates?
Applebee's and they're like, it's gonna be a 25-minute wait. You're like, Okay.
But then some assholes like, wait,
but
weren't
you
you
know
the
what,
guys?
yeah.
Weren't you the guy that was just on the TV?
You could take my seat. Yeah, you could take my seat. Everyone gets up.
See,
You could
and
take
that's
my
another
seat.
thing that I'm going to say is
I
like
am Spartacus.
we go to these intermission halftime reports, which I don't hate, but especially during hockey, you go every other period, you have an intermission. But at home ice, there's competitions going on. There's little kids skating. They're doing all sorts of stuff. It's fun stuff. I want to watch that shit. I would rather watch that shit. I'd rather watch that shit than them play me replays on what happened and hypothesize on how the next period's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather watch the can you shoot it through the 5-hole for $100,000 or whatever, brought to you by Advent Health.
Until you own a AAA team.
I'm
Then
just
you won't
saying,
be giving those prizes out like that.
or like just the
Remy.
little kids, little kids that go out and
I would say
the hockey game I was at against the Bruins, they had little kids, and what they did was they lined up 4 or 5 adults on either blue line to catch the puck that was going to escape, and they put 2 little nets, half rink, and they played in between the
I
blue
didn't
lines.
watch any of it, but yeah.
And the kids were running around and doing their, and every time the puck the parents were playing like the boards basically, and they were slapping the puck back in play, and the kids were rushing the width of the ice with 2 goals that they just placed right there. And it's cute. I would like to watch that during intermission. You know what I mean? Like, instead of sit here and fucking bite my nails and watch the TV guys go like, what kind of odds do we have? What kind of chances do we have?
Well, that's probably not going to happen, but if 68 to 80% of the viewers and or season ticket holders
right
brought that to Jeff Finnick, it might
could
change.
go through. Yeah. That's just the thought. God.
But do we get commercials stuck in between there, because
We still gotta have Duncan. We still gotta have Duncan.
on there?
Duncan.
Duncan, no
No
sleepies.
sleepies. No
Duncan.
sleepies. Speaking of no sleepies, we're going to take one final sleepy, and then we're going to get back with the last segment of episode 144 of They Call Us the Breeze. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Dad, what do you got to say, man?
If they have enough time for a little
He had it
commercial, then it puts money into the pocket of the franchise. So
That's true.
it helps pay for bills. But I agree with you. But
Yeah, no, I get it.
maybe halftime, and they.
I'm talking
use,
not so much guys sitting behind a desk
Yeah,
talking about hockey.
Maybe just halftime, and use half of the halftime break.
Yeah,
and
for some on-ice activity.
and let the guys do it after the second.
So we got
period,
Dad's
third period.
got Dad's take. Ryan, what do you say, man?
Mike, I think your presentation needs a little bit more polishing up after
Yeah,
that. So
absolutely.
go ahead and get towards it.
All right, guys, and we'll get to it. We'll be back. Bye. Run them up and fucking fill them in, boys.
Let's
It's
go,
time.
boys.
Let's go, boys. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That
Dad,
is
are you
Bravo.
awake? Dad, are you
I'm
awake?
awake.
Good, 'cause
You're
you're
going.
awake.
Oh,
Remy, you ready to get this last segment going?
I think I'm ready for the last
Good,
segment.
because you're going.
Ryan. Good,
Well.
because you're going. Oh. Guys, we're out here. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo. Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage. Segment 4 of episode 144. This one for the year of our Lord, 2024, April the 25th. It's out here hanging,
Been at
man.
it for a while, a long while.
Excuse the fuck out of
As
me.
you can tell
Jesus
by that,
Christ, yeah. We're just slowly rowboating our way to the game
Very
3
slowly.
of the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning here at home at Ameline Arena. And here at home, right at Remy's Bar. So if you guys are all out there
Yeah,
listening
hell
live,
yeah.
just come on out. DM me for the address, and you guys can come out and join us. Yeah.
I think they said they're sliding 2025 watch parties at Remy's Bar.
I think if we do
yeah.
this
Yeah.
Well, they've had some
enough
they've,
and work hard,
They've
we
had
might
some
come win the game.
I like that. If you guys aren't out there watching on YouTube,
Well, you said Roebuck
you could
away.
be watching
Let's freaking wear them out.
at Tiger
man.
Cage Media
Gotta
on
work.
YouTube.
Gotta
Yeah.
work.
You have to work tonight.
We have to outwork them.
You have to work tonight.
Oh God, we're gonna
That's
talk about.
all you have to do.
I don't have anything else on the board except for.
They
Yeah.
gotta. They.
All right, so
they gotta put pressure.
Let's
when
do
we,
it like
when we have the
NBC
puck,
Sports.
When we have the puck in our zone, they got, like Jeremy said the other day, second game or whatever.
Yeah, what are your three keys?
Get the rebound and keep shooting. I mean, that first 16 minutes
Just
Sunday
pepper
was,
the fucking net, dude. Just pepper
Exactly.
the fucking net.
Just shoot.
You're gonna
Just
get
shoot.
some weird bounces. You're gonna get
Yes,
some weird
just shoot.
fucking.
Quit passing so much.
Yeah.
Remy, what's one of your key takeaway?
We gotta play. We gotta play inside, not outside. When we're outside, they seem to take it away from us, and they play inside. So let's play inside hockey with them. Definitely 100% pepper. Shoot. That post and that pad are going to give up plenty
Inside
of
pepper.
opportunities.
I agree.
Plenty of
I
opportunities.
agree. Inside
And you
pepper.
cannot beat Bobrovsky. He is an amazing goaltender. You cannot beat him with traditional play. You cannot do fucking pass, one-timer. He sees that. He can see that.
So what you gotta
You might
do-
as well take away. There could be 6 guys in
So
front of
what
him.
you're
He
saying
can
is
hear.
you got to have so many shots on goal that if you could get 30%,
I'm
of
saying not so many shots on goal. I'm
Cause a
saying
little commotion
you
in the
get-
nets
no,
there,
I'm
boys.
them,
saying-
you could get 2% of them in.
no. Listen to me. I'm saying fuck regular shots. Don't take regular shots.
Let's cause a
no,
little
all
commotion.
of them. That's
Commotion.
what I mean.
Don't try to get a clapper from the blue line from fucking Chernak or fucking Sorelli. Not that Sorelli would ever try to. He's too small. He can't clap from that line. But don't try to Hedman to Cooch to Hedman takes a shot. Like, yeah, take that shot, but like don't pass it 19 times between the two of you
Exactly
waiting
that.
for that perfect shot because Bobby's gonna fucking block it every time. Shoot the shot, wait for the trash pickup, wait for the Tuesday morning trash company to come and sweep up your
I think-
driveway.
I think
That's
to your
exactly what I'm saying. The more shots on goal,
Outbody 'em,
you increase
outman
your
'em.
percentage of chances of hitting it.
Outbody,
You know?
outman them. If you get up 2 goals in the second period, then you can get cute. The ice opens up, but you don't get that unless you get the first 2
I'm
goals.
gonna tell you right now.
If you get the first 2 goals with commotion and you get Bobrovsky doing that, blah, 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 then off the end of the you can open up the ice. a
I'm going
little
to tell you right now, we were blessed this past game for Stammers to be able to get it in from his office because everybody, especially Bobby, knows where his office is.
Yeah.
And nobody gives up that goal if they're worth their fucking salt in the
No,
net.
they know how to play it, and they
Somehow,
gave it up.
Stammers got one last game.
So that's what I'm saying. Spread it open.
Hold on.
And-
Somehow Stammers got one from his office in the last game, and I said to Mayo, I said, that's the last one he's going to get from his office. And did you notice the rest of the game he was shooting from the middle or the right side?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you spread
Because
it open,
you can't. If you're going to be Stammers and sit there at that left hash all night long, Bobby knows you're there. He's waiting for you. And if he hears that clap and he hears that stick, he knows
God, isn't that
there's a
wild though?
one-timer.
That's just how great it is.
They
Even
can
if they
listen.
know,
They can hear. They can hear in surround sound. They know where the puck is being slapped from one end and when the tape hits on the other end.
Getting back to your theoretical.
Sorry, I didn't mean to punch your
beginning-
microphone. I just got really excited.
Beginning about
Easy.
shoot the puck. If they shoot the puck 30 times, and
We're
they
gonna get one.
and they get,
and then you get 2,
and they
and then
get
3, and then you can play
33%
around.
of those as goals. 1 out of every 10 shots
Easier
on goal.
said than done, Mikey.
You should win
I know. Easier said than
Well,
done.
I hope they win. I got 50 on there.
because you may not get 30 shots on goal, right?
Right. I mean, that's kind of high, especially with these 2 goaltenders. Well, it doesn't matter about the goaltenders.
No,
it's
it
about
doesn't
your defense.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
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 And we're still
God, but those goaltenders are warming up, though.
Sergachev, is he ever going to come back, you think?
They said next series if we go.
But if they shoot 33 times,
they really?
Possibility.
Did they really?
I saw that, literally.
Okay.
at home, if they shoot 33 times, I'll take one out of every 11
they
and
play
feel
you
like we could
33
win.
times.
We need Tyler Mott back in.
3
and we
to
need
whatever.
Sergachev, because that kid can clap from the fucking blue line.
I think
That's
we can win
they're
3
saying
to 2.
next series if we go.
Okay, fine. We're going. It's not if, it's when. And as long as Sergey's coming back, okay. All right, okay, Derry, okay. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm sorry. Not a whole lot of planning for this show because of the video game progress, which is very good, and because of the playoffs. So that's what we're out here. We're doing. We're fucking figureheads. We're talking heads for the NHL right now, and you just got to deal with it. I promise next episode we're gonna have a billionaire. But for now, you just got to understand that it's the most wonderful time of the year. That's right.
We got hockey and playoffs.
There's the Tesla coil. There's the Tesla coil. Yep. No, but I'm thankful. It's funny because I told Mayo, I was like, regardless of what happens in this first series, looks like Boston's doing pretty good. They're up on the Leafs 2-1, and they seem to have figured it out. Plus, Leafs just they always die in the first round, except for last year when they beat us.
He's a killer.
Shore's a killer. But yeah, so they're going to take the Leafs out, and I said if we don't happen to make it, I hope Boston continues on, because I do like watching Boston, and I will continue to watch them if Tampa happens to get eliminated, which they won't. And then you've got
I'd like to see Oilers do something.
I said, if anything, I would love to see your team go all the way to the end. If we don't, and I specified this, I said, because you will beat Toronto in Series 1, who kicked us out first round last year. And then my prediction for the West will be the Avs, who we got into the Stanley Cup Finals with the year before, and they beat us. 4-1, 4-2, something like that. So I'm like, if we can't do it, I want you guys to go avenge us.
Yeah.
And he said to me the other night, it's funny, Mayo, Mayo gets real.
And then who do you like third or fourth?
I think there's way too much hype around the Canucks right now. I think they're gonna fall. And Vegas.
Well, no, who do you like as a team, third or fourth? I like Oilers. I just love McDavid.
Vegas is up 2-0, bud.
No,
and
but
they won last year, so I mean they're making a run right now.
Are there any other players that you've fallen in love with that play for any other teams that you kind of all right? I like the Penguins.
Well, that little Asian kid on Dallas Stars is pretty good.
Okay, well, I don't think you could just do that, Harry Carey.
I don't think you can say
There's a
that.
Chinaman over a second
He's
base.
half white. But
If I'm white, he's a Chinaman.
what's his, Jason Robinson?
So he shops
Robertson?
at the Red House?
He does shop at the.
Well, I
don't make me do
know.
it. Don't make me do
Well,
it.
he's half white.
That's why.
Red House. At the Red House. Where black people and white people buy furniture.
And hockey sticks too.
And hockey sticks too, and Asians, and some Asians. But yeah, no, Jason Robertson, I believe his name. He's Dallas Stars.
Doesn't sound Chinese to me.
I don't know. Stars are down 2-0 for their fucking series, and I just don't. I just think it's going to be the Avalanche.
Rice doesn't sound Chinese.
I think it's going to be the Avalanche and whoever the hell wins the East, which is, at the beginning of all of this, I would have kind of put it on the Rangers, but the way they've kind of been playing, I'm like, that's not a tight lock, because I think Bruins or Lightning could sweep the Rangers.
I feel like they had too much
Hype.
Well, they had too much, show throughout the whole year with that Matt Rempe, so they just get quietly back into they go quietly into.
Did they win presidents? I feel like they did, right?
I don't know. They didn't win me.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just out here hanging out. Obviously, it's heavy on our brains. I know this is retarded, and it's so stupid that you wake up after.
What are some crackers talking about hockey?
I wake up after a loss, and it's the first thing. When you go through a bad breakup, right? And you wake up after a good night's sleep, and the first thing you think about is I
gotta see him next period.
No, you just oh shit, I am broken up today. Yeah, we broke up yesterday. That's the same thing every time I wake up after a playoff loss. because you wake up and you're just like, shit.
And you're like, I don't even know them anymore.
Now we're down 2-0.
They don't even know me anymore.
Well,
Is my voice enough?
But you drink a cup of coffee, you tug your fucking balls.
Go out shopping. It helps you out. Go out
I'm sure that's
shopping.
what their wives are doing.
Yeah, I mean, distract yourself.
Yeah.
Go shopping somewhere.
Yeah, take yourself out.
Well, it's
Go
funny.
look for
I
furniture or
told
something like
Ryan
that.
we have to win this game tonight because my fathead life-size decal of Nikita Kucherov is coming tomorrow in the mail. And if we...
This is the size of this window?
It's 6'3"
It could have been delivered today.
by
maybe.
42 inches.
Just the head.
No, it's a
His whole
body.
body.
his whole body.
So it's that.
It's a life
Like
size
how he would be life
in my
size.
garage. So yeah, so I have that literally getting delivered tomorrow between 10:30 and 2:30. They said
Now, where exactly are you going to put it?
to the right of the dartboard, probably.
And you bought it from the bread house?
I'm gonna take. Yeah, I bought it. You always make me do that. Fucking.
Well, it's
Yeah,
better than Amazon.
Red House.
We like
Yeah,
Amazon.
Where
Mom
black
loves Amazon.
people and white people buy furniture.
And now hosting
Vancouver.
fathead
And
decals,
now fathead
and
decals.
toilet seats and fuzzy toilet seat covers. Yeah.
At the
But yeah,
Red
so I'm gonna take down that Zelda sign and move it a little bit closer to the garage door and just put Cooch
Red
right
House
there.
sponsor.
Yeah, so it would be really nice to get that tomorrow before I go
But
into
you got to
work.
hang that on the inside of the garage, not the outside, because the neighbors will.
Oh, they know the red house, I think, in your neighborhood.
I would like to be putting that shit on tomorrow with a smile on my face after a win tonight. It would suck to put that on tomorrow with a 3-0 playoff record.
You think he's going to give you like some hard times? Like when you're trying to pace the bottom, he's going to come over your shoulder
Watch
and
them
you're like,
win.
"Ah, get
Watch
up."
them win tonight, and Cooch gets a hattie, and he points at me.
Holy
he goes,
898?
He points at me and he goes,
Remy!
He points at me and he goes, fathead. Tomorrow, 2:30.
Remy, I did this. And
I'll
you're like,
sign
this
it.
is-
A number one bullshit.
I'll sign it. I'll
A
sign
number
it.
one bullshit.
Dude, imagine if he comes over to the bar.
Dude,
I'll sign the bar.
Yeah.
Give me a big.
We'll get
not a
Cooch there.
Sharpie, a
We'll
big
get him
one.
there. We'll get him there.
well, see, now
Maybe
here-
we'll have to do like something
No,
like you're
but
dying.
Nikita.
Ryan, I like your spirit.
Nikita has been here.
I like your spirit, and I like the idea, but how do we have Cooch at our bar at the same time we're watching the Lightning play?
No. I mean later, after the season's over, after they win the Stanley
Okay,
Cup.
I was just thinking, I mean,
And you know who's going to drive him over? Vinny LeCavier.
I know our bar is pretty popular, but I doubt Kucherov would give up playing in a playoff game to come over and watch
Who
his
knows?
team.
I mean, he
That'd
gave
be
up on the
wild.
fucking All-Star.
Okay, if he
skill
gets
challenge.
if he gets Lord and Savior fucking Cam Neely the fucking knee, if he gets the fucking knee treatment and he's out for the rest of the fucking season,
And
we're
he wants to
calling
work-
him.
yeah.
We're calling him. We're telling him get down here. We're gonna watch
got
the
a place
rest of the
where you
series.
rest. We got a
We'll
nice
watch the rest
spot
of the
for you.
series at my fucking house. I'm gonna put your leg up. I got a
Put
cat.
you up at the bar.
All right, that wasn't Sam this time. That was definitely Dad. Jesus Christ, man. What did you eat last night?
That was
That is
definitely
her.
Dad.
That is her.
I think we have to abort. I think we have to abort. Oh my
She did. Oh. That is definitely her.
Sam is smoking us out, telling us to shut up about hockey and get on with our lives. So, guys, we're going to do the same. We're going to get out of here. We're going to jam a little guitars. We're going to watch a little bit of Shoresy. We're going to get ready for tonight's game. We hope you guys are out there. Start drinking now. Get your buzz on. Go Bolts. Don't forget.
Let's go, Thunder Alley.
Let's go.
She was the same way yesterday. Last night.
Guys, we love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 144 of They Call Us The Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. We'll see you guys.
Later.
Good night, everybody. We love you.